The Second Temple in Jerusalem was considered an architectural miracle in ancient times. One of the questions regarding this holy place is how water was supplied to this structure, situated in a remote, dry place. One of the answers lies here, the Biar aqueduct, a sophisticated structure of underground channels located in the West Bank, a few kilometers from Jerusalem.
Jerusalem originally, in the First Temple period and in the beginning of the Second Temple period, used its local water supply, the rainwater and the springs of Jerusalem, for example, the Gihon spring. But at the end of the Second Temple period, actually beginning in the Hasmonean period, the city of Jerusalem grew, and they felt that it would be better if they were able to bring waters from a distance.
The aqueduct was built by King Herod, who ruled the region from 74 to 37 BCE. Although a controversial figure who made many enemies, he also initiated many construction projects, parts of which still survive today.
His two major projects were, first of all, in Jerusalem, the rebuilding of the Holy Temple. And the rabbis would say that he who has not seen the building of Herod has not seen a beautiful building in his time. So you see, he accomplished a great deal as a builder, and has left for us to this very day much to see here in the Holy Land.
The first edge of this aqueduct starts with Solomon's Pools, 3 reservoirs about 3.5 kilometers from Bethlehem. The name Solomon's Pools comes from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 6, which mentions King Solomon saying, "I made myself pools from which to water the forest of growing trees." Experts, however, believe that they were built during the 2nd century BCE and associated with the Hasmonean kingdom, or even later, during the Roman Empire. The construction of this structure used natural resources as a base for the aqueduct.
What we see here is a natural tunnel. In the course of time, the limestone melted, and the waters would flow naturally from the source, from the spring, and it would come along this way here. It's an 80-meter natural tunnel that we're looking at, and as you see below here, this we see even now at the end of the summer season, it hasn't rained in Israel for a long time, serious rain, but nevertheless, there is water here because of the spring.
This system was used until modern times, when it was replaced by advanced water systems. According to some experts, it also supplied water to other facilities built by King Herod.
David Amit, one of the scholars who was interested especially in the subject of aqueducts, believes that this system served not only Jerusalem, but served Herodium as well. And in fact, Josephus writes that Herodium, the great palace where Herod himself is buried, the palace fortress of Herodium received its waters from a distance. And this is probably what he was referring to, the waters which came from here, from this aqueduct, the Biar aqueduct system.
Water was not just a source of life in ancient times, but also a strategic element and a source of power and control. The level of technology and engineering which was used during the time may show us the significance of this major crossroads of the ancient world.